PALAYE Royale reaction. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. I'm excited here. I'm kind of happy. You know, it's Friday. It's the weekend. December's coming. But then we have this song, "Sad Generation" official video. So I think my mood is gonna take a hit here for this song, but you know, I still want to check it out. I have reacted to PALAYE Royale several times before. In fact, just the other day, what was the song that I reacted to? Feel Something Great. Okay, and that was also a little bit of a, as I said, their emotional liberation. So they're going on this trip of feels, if you will, but it is music, and I am here for the music. So thank you guys for watching. Please feel free to subscribe, check out my Patreon, grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on, and let's go.
Normalized, do I need help? So in to be depressed, so cool to be obsessed. There's a million different pills that you're popping in your chest. How you gonna end it, with a gun or a knife? There's a million different ways to take a life. I just blame depression, digital obsession, all this fucking pressure. One more victim, welcome to this sad generation. Kill me, why don't you just kill me? That would be too easy. One more victim, welcome to this sad generation. The sad generation. The sad generation. My life burning my house, scrolling online, staying inside, burning my mind like a zombie alive. So do I blame the devil? Do I blame God? I can't blame myself, cause I'm a product of my mind. How am I gonna end it, with a gun or a knife? There's a million different ways to do a suicide.
Oh, cool.
I just blame depression.
They're going in.
All this fucking pressure. One more victim, welcome to this sad generation. Kill me, why don't you just kill me? That would be too easy. One more victim, welcome to this sad generation. The sad generation. Sad generation. The sad generation. Welcome to the sad generation.
Oh man. Okay, this is wow. I have there's so much to say about this. I'll try not to make this too long, so feel free to stay for the full reaction. But first things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. So the sad generation. Yeah, this is kind of going in very much so, not holding back, again, with the terminology and everything else, where we are living in a society where people have this sort of idea of what life is, because they get their thoughts, their visuals, and their media from online things, and that is not necessarily reality. So man, what I'm trying to like gather my thoughts here. I think this happens all over the world, sure, but maybe it's bigger in the United States, where people are dealing with mental health issues and all these other things going on, that it's just like it's a lot when you think about it. But at the end of the day, you live your life. You don't let politics, get in the way, or this and that. And my advice would be to stop scrolling. Like he says, there's this fixation on social media, on looking at things, and that is making it worse. A lot of people say it's like, oh, I have, I'm going through some stuff, I have depression, I have, I need my medication. That's valid to a certain extent for some people, sure. But I think for the most part, you just need to go outside. And I know it's easier said than done. Maybe people are gonna, flame me in the comments, but I truly think living a healthier lifestyle fixes like 90% of your problems. Of course, not all, but like a great deal. So if you're feeling depressed, should you take pills? Probably not. That's not my goal. Do exercise, work out, eat a fruit, listen to music, but do things that are going to give your soul nutrition, instead of taking the quote unquote easy way out and taking pills, or even worse, taking your life. That is like there's no, I don't think there's any situation where you should take your life. I mean, there's so much to live for, and life is really worth it, no matter what happens, right? Literally, no matter what happens. People come and go, things happen, you lose your job, you lose the love of your life, or whatever. Just keep going. It's like, what you just gonna give up? There's no excuse. I don't think you should do it. That's coming from someone. I have dealt with anxiety. That's, not, it's different than depression, right? It's just like social anxiety and things like that, feeling overwhelmed, stress. And I find that, like I said, my tips to you, exercise is huge. Just run. Just go for a run. Start doing it. Of course, at first it's difficult, getting out of your comfort zone. Just go for a run. Listen to music, make a painting, do things that you're going to enjoy, and maybe do things that you have never done before. Why not explore, right? And that's going off on like a tangent here. I don't know, but it's just that the song is really talking about this sad generation. People are like depressed and everything is terrible, and oh my god, and global warming and the president and all this. Guys, I think we might be living in the greatest era of humanity if you compare it to the rest of time, right? And this is generally speaking, of course, right? Can't speak for everybody, but what, would you rather live during medieval times, surrounded by rats, disease, war, famine, hunger, no electricity, not even showers? Would you rather even live like 100 years ago during the world wars? No, there's like no time period where I think now is the time. And that's the thing, people are like, you see people complaining about it on social media as they're on your phones. Like as you have the free time to scroll on Instagram, on TikTok, and it's like, oh, I'm tired, I'm sick of this, everything is so boring, and everything is so hard. Really? Seriously? So yeah, it's just something I have to say. I like this video. I guess the message is important, but maybe the side I'm taking here is don't dwell on your depression, on your darkness. And again, I understand it's easier said than done. I'm not in that situation. The person that's actually in it, it's so difficult, right? Because you're close, you have closed your mind, you're not letting anything kind of let you see the light. So it's dark, but you can do it. You can do it. People have done it. People will do it, and people should do it. So just wake up, smell the roses. I don't mean for this to sound like a harsh motivational message, but I really do recommend, making the best of life, because you can't just give up due to some problems, some issues, even if they're extremely, serious. You have to live your life, and you have to continue, and we are here for a reason, even if it's a small reason. You are meant to keep going, so do it. Thank you. Please subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.